What's up, everybody, and welcome into the FC Sneaker Factory. In case you don't know already, or you're just new to the channel, my name is Floyd Chavez, and I love shoes, right? Not only that I love shoes, but I also love fashion. I love smelling amazing. I love the fragrances, but also love a nice pair of sunglasses. And I love all the accessories just to coordinate with my outfit. And if that sounds like a nice plan, a nice person that you want to follow, hey, this is the channel that you want to be at. This is the channel that you want to be a friend of the program, and this is the channel that you want to subscribe to, because you know what? I really appreciate you being a friend of the program, but not only being a friend of the program and subscribing to me here on YouTube, but also go follow me on Instagram at Floyd Chavez Jr. because you know what? I need love there, just like I need love here as well. So with all that being said, hey, I'm bringing you another amazing shoe on this amazing Monday. To be honest with you, we're getting closer to the end of the month. We're getting closer to September, to be honest with you. And you know what? I'm very happy. I love September. I love fall because fall is almost here, and I'm definitely going to be switching up my fits to match and coordinate with these amazing seasons that we have. Maybe we don't see them here in California, but in my other home, Chicago, I definitely get all the seasons there. So looking forward to the fall, but since we are still here during the summer, right? The midst of the dog days of summer, hey, might as well make the best of it and still look nice and still look well coordinated with some nice pair of shoes, but also a nice fit to go with them. And that brings me to this right here. You see that? This is a nice pink Stone Island shirt. It's actually long sleeve because I'm just relaxing at home, but also have a pair of nice AG beige shorts on because I'm just, like I said, relaxing at home. But I got you beautiful people out there, the fellas out there, and of course the beautiful ladies, right? The cheerleaders when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Hopefully this Monday is being good to you, right? Should be finishing the wrapping up of your work day and going into, right, relaxing at home, go grabbing some nice amazing dinner that you deserve. But hey, before you do all that, let's take a look at this amazing shoe because we are on Sneaker Profiles 415, to be honest. Man, 415, think about that. I have delivered 415 sneaker reviews here on my channel, and you know what? I got a little bit more to go because I'm not finished with YouTube. I'm not finished with Instagram as well. I consistently drop content there, but also consistently drop content here on YouTube, and hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you're getting some wealth out of it because you know what? I appreciate you deliver. I appreciate myself delivering this content to you. So let's take a look at this amazing box right here. We got the same style box, just like we saw on the last episode. Great box. I love these boxes because you know there is that glossy look, but also it is a pretty sturdy box when you stack other shoes on top of it, which I really love. All right, so you see the tag, Air Jordan 1 Low OGSP. You see that right there? Medium olive, black, sail, Muslim, and of course that beautiful, right, size 10.5. This was actually a GOAT pickup, right? Instead of comparing the last two, they were eBay pickups. So while we got this one right here, this is a nice GOAT pickup. You see the nice pink tissue paper with the black swoosh, the Nike, the Air in black as well, the Cactus Jack faces, the Cactus Jack branding as well, but also to the Air Jordan Wings logo branding, and of course you still got that translucent tissue paper to go along with this beautiful pink tissue paper that we only get to see when it comes to these Travis Scotts. Specifically, I would say when it comes to the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low, because that's what we're going to be taking a look on this one. This one, I want to say this was the most recent drop, or no, maybe it wasn't the most recent drop. Maybe the Velvet Brown drop was, because this one dropped, yes, I'm looking at the dates on this one. So this one dropped on September 28th of 2024, but the Velvet Brown, that actually dropped December of 2024. So this was the second to the last most recent Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott drop. I love this shoe. I'm not gonna say that it's better than the original because there is actually we would call it the original olive color, This one's called the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Reverse Olive because it's basically a reverse of the original olive colored way when it comes to the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Low. I love this one though. It's nice. It's very nice. I love the materials. I love the green hits. I like how it has more green hits than black, just like it's the reverse of the original. I love the original. I have the original as well in my collection, but I want to say I feel like this is a little bit better for me because I feel like this, I just love the more green wing compared to the more black on the original one. But let's take a look at this one right here. Beautiful shoe. Great details, great materials going on when it comes to this one. As you can see right here, this leather is not, it's not tumble leather. This is actually a smooth sail colored leather that's going through the mud guard, and then that's also traveling up into the shoelaces, and then it stops. But you have that nice smooth sail color leather. On the toe box is this beautiful suede. I absolutely love this suede. Very nice, smooth to the touch in that beautiful olive color to match this nice olive window right there on the lateral side. And of course you see that huge reverse swoosh in that beautiful black leather. And then you got more of that nice sailed smooth leather going towards the rear part. Sail color midsole with the stitching, and then also that olive outsole. I love that. Let's take a look at the rear part. Look at that rear part. Of course we see it, the Cactus Jack face that is sewn in red into the leather. I love that. And then you got that nice sail colored smooth leather right there on the rear. Sail colored midsole with the stitching, and of course that olive colored outsole. Now let's take a look at the medial side. The medial side, a lot different from the lateral side, right? You got a much smaller swoosh, but it is facing that correct direction. And of course you saw that right there, that cactus hit in red, but you still got that beautiful olive. I love that olive suede right there on the window. I love that. And that's surrounded by this smooth leather, sail colored in the, going through the shoelaces and downward into the mud guard. Sail colored midsole with the stitching and an olive colored outsole. Haven't wore this. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I have wore any of my Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows, and I have them all, which is crazy. I definitely gotta break them out. I gotta stop that. But look at that, I love that. Look at the hit, beautiful, right? Facing it just looks gorgeous. Outsole in that beautiful olive colored outsole. I love that olive colored outsole, gorgeous in every single way. My favorite part, just like I always mention on every video except the foam posit, not a big fan of the aerial view of the foam posit, but this one right here, big fan. I love it. I love the view. Look at that gorgeous view. Love the olive hits on this one when it comes to the toe box and that beautiful suede toe box. I love that. I see all those perforations on the toe box. And then you got that nice olive tongue, what we got going on when it comes to the nylon material on the tongue. And then you got the Travis Scott hit right there. Love that hit. It is in white. And then you got a Cactus Jack in green. And then you got the nice white right here when it comes to the tag. But the Nike swoosh in the air is in red. Beautiful olive colored ankle collar. But on the inside, you see that it is a black insole with that beautiful Jumpman in red. Look at that. Aerial view. Picture this, right? You have the shoe on. You're looking down at your foot. You should never, I mean, honestly, it's nice to look down sometimes because you got to watch where you're going. You may uneven pavement. I remember I was walking and I was like, just, you know, getting the walk, looking good, right, with confidence. And I hit a freaking, one of the cement levels was longer than the other. Boom, I hit, I almost fell. And the guy's like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, stupid cement. I felt like an idiot, but hey, sometimes you got to look down. But I suggest you always look up, walk with confidence, right? Always give people eye contact, not like in a negative way, but just letting them know, like, hey, you're recognizing them. And hey, you never know, you might see a beautiful lady as well. But sometimes look down at your foot, just to admire the aerial view of a beautiful shoe that you have on. Right here, just like this one. I love this shoe, such a great shoe. Glad to have the reverse olive in my collection. Hopefully that one's in your collection because I believe it's a lot cheaper than your traditional OG Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott olive. I want to say that was probably like number 3 that got released down the totem pole of all the Travis Scotts. Could be wrong though. You may want to fact check me on that one. But like I mentioned before, thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate you being a friend of the program and subscribing to my channel. Truly means a lot, because you know what? I want to see my numbers grow here on YouTube, but also on my Instagram. I want to see my numbers here on YouTube hit at least 1,000 by my birthday, October 6th, and also my Instagram to hit 1,500. If you want to be a friend of the program and help me out with that, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Let me know. Hey, Floyd, I got you. I got you. Trust me, I got you. Because you know what? I really appreciate your help. And also, I want to reward 3 people. I want to reward 3 people that help me get to those numbers. Until I get to those numbers, when I get to those numbers, then I can deliver 3 amazing gifts to those 3 people. But how I can keep track of that is if whoever you send my way here on YouTube and also on my Instagram, because it should be a reflection of both, have those people send me a message on Instagram letting me know, hey, so-and-so sent me your way, so at least I can keep track of all the people that are sent to me, because you know what, I depend on you people for that. But thank you so much for tuning in. Let me go ahead and close the books on Sneaker Profile 415. Hey, have a blessed week. I will be back on Friday to deliver you another amazing video. I want to say it's going to be a Floyd. No, it's not. It's going to be another profile. So hopefully I'll see you then. But until then, hey, be safe, stay blessed. And you know what? I will catch you on the next one, because you know what? Just like how all the beautiful ladies say, Floyd, Mr. Wonderful, you are just too damn, you guessed it, sweet.